OC 104, good morning.
Michelle Williams.
Hey, good morning.
Hey.
Good morning, boo. How are you?
Welcome to the Hip Hop
I'm
Coffee
good.
Shop. Welcome to the Hip Hop Coffee Shop. Bill Baker, Shay Starr. How are you?
I'm very, 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 very well. I will definitely admit I'm so sorry about the mix-up earlier.
Oh, no, look, it's all good. It's all good. No worries. We got Michelle Williams on the line.
I know, man. You know, you get a pass. You know, it's only because it's you get a pass. You know, we're not gonna talk bad about you. It's all good.
It won't happen again. It won't happen again.
Well, that means you're definitely going to be calling back again.
Absolutely, right?
Absolutely. I got to come in person next time.
Okay,
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Listen, we debuted your brand new song this morning. We do the new school flavor of the day every weekday morning at 6:45. We debuted your new song, and we were having praise and worship up in here.
Well, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Give it a little
Yes,
a little coffee flavor with some hazelnut.
Yes,
and a little bit of steak. Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
No, I love this song. It's so Michelle, and I definitely was expecting it to be like a slower ballad type, situation, but it's really upbeat, and I love it. You sound good. You sound really good.
Thank you so much. I'm happy about Say Yes, and like you said, it is upbeat.
right.
And I don't know why people think I'm going to come out with slow songs. Do I really just seem that solemn?
Well, everybody's so used to hearing,
that Destiny's
like
Child
ballads.
sound,
Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing. I think solo-wise, what differentiates us is to make sure that we have our different sounds.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And Say Yes was produced by Harmony Samuels, who comes from London.
Shout out to
but
Harmony.
born to Nigerian parents. So I get that British swag and the Nigerian flavor, too, all at the same time, which I think is really dope.
So whose idea was it to have your sisters, Beyonce and Kelly Rowland, on the track?
And well, before you even answer that, like, how was it working with them again, doing that kind of song?
On your own project, you know what I mean?
You know what? It was great. I remember, over 10 years ago when we decided to do solo project, it was decided that we would always participate on each other's solo projects.
Right.
Awesome.
And we've actually kept to each other's word. I mean, we were on Kelly's project last year for a song called You Change.
Mm-hmm.
Beyonce Superpower video and the song for that album. We're always, we've done a lot with B, and a matter of fact, I did a show with Kelly in the south of France.
Wow.
And so it just, we really do support each other, and to have them on the song Say Yes, Beyonce and Kelly have never been ashamed about God.
Absolutely.
Especially in the earlier years of Destiny's Child, there was always a gospel song on our album.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember.
Yep. So always at the end, it was always a
So
gospel.
it's always been that way. And then I've always put those songs on. I know on my first 2 solo albums, I put those songs on there because they were gospel albums. So I just said, okay, well, for those who didn't buy Destiny's Child music, but you buy gospel music and you bought this album, you get to hear the group that I come from do a gospel song.
That's so awesome.
Wow, that's great. Well, I got to ask you.
Here we go.
No.
I don't answer personal questions, so if you finna go there,
Thank you. Shut it down.
You're gonna get a, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I got 2 questions for you. Stuff going on. And I just want to know what your take on the whole thing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I love it.
Solange.
All I know is I like my coffee
Yes, all
with
right.
about 8 cream and about
no
2
comments about
blenders.
no comments
Shut
about
it
that.
down, Michelle. Shut it down.
No comments
I
about
like
the
my
elevator.
eggs.
No comments.
I like my eggs scrambled really soft
Yeah.
with nice hickory smoked bacon and a buttery croissant on the side.
I
That's
love
what
it.
I do know. That's what I do know.
I love it.
All right, let me ask you this, Pastor Jamal Bryant.
Now, what I do know...
Really? No, come on. You don't want to comment on that, really?
Now, what I do know is I haven't seen, I don't know it out of, you see one blurb.
Right.
And I know he preached maybe a sermon about 30 minutes. I haven't gotten a chance to see it. Now, this is honest, Michelle Williams, for everything that y'all want to talk about.
Yeah.
I don't speak about anything personal.
Right.
And I don't speak about things that I don't have the full story on, because I don't want to be speculating and coming up with my own theories,
Absolutely.
only to hurt the situation or that person even more.
You know what? That's a good answer. I like that.
And that's the truth.
You don't hear that from a lot of people. You don't hear that from a lot.
No, that's not politically correct. I don't know the full context of Jamal's sermon. That's my boy. I just saw him at Mega Fest. We hung out. We talk every now and then. I've been at his church. So it wouldn't be fair for me to be like, he's wrong.
Okay,
You know
very
what
good.
I mean? I will say this for people listening. There are some ministers who say things that match what's going on, that are relevant to what people are listening to or going through right now.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So I will say that.
And that was my argument, because I too, have met, Pastor Jamal Bryant. I think he's an amazing man, very, inspirational, very, very encouraging. And that was my argument. Like, y'all took a 30-second clip out of a 30-minute
What I saw
sermon.
was 15 seconds.
Yeah,
so
exactly. Yeah, you know what I mean?
You know what I
like,
mean?
a really a 5-second, sentence. Y'all took that, so out of context, when the message in that 30-minute sermon was so much powerful than just that right there.
I didn't think anything was wrong with it. It just, it's all, it's making the rounds, and he is in Baltimore, which is, kind of close to this area. And
I understood. I understand clearly why the question was asked. And as my grandmother used to say about people, baby, he means well. He means well.
Awesome. So now that all of that is out of the way, let's get back to the real reason for this phone call.
Yes.
Amen.
The real reason.
Yes.
No, all my questions have been answered.
Yeah, so Bill, you can go sit down, and me and Michelle can continue to have the real conversation here.
How is your? Tell me a little bit about your gospel career. I mean, are you definitely sticking with gospel? Is this your path now? All for future release songs?
Well, that's always been her path.
You know what? My first love is gospel.
Absolutely.
And my third album was actually a dance record, a dance album.
Right.
Oh.
I had like a couple number one Billboard dance singles off of that album. The thing is, I love all types of music. And I like the fact that when I do make music, people don't know what I'm doing. They're going to be like, oh, man, well, what is she coming out with now?
Right.
I kind of like that. I love jazz. And I'll tell you one person that inspires me, because I've been told many times that I can't do it. You can't do it all. Stick to one thing. That's boring.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that. Like, how do you go back and forth from, the Destiny's Child? We know Destiny's Child has their swag, that certain sexual appeal, but then, you come full throttle with the gospel. Do you sometimes, have to deal with people saying, oh, well, you can't do R&B and gospel? How do you go between the two?
Yeah, that whole,
No, I mean, I do deal with that, and people have a choice. Yes. Whether they want to listen to it, whether or not they even want to play it on their stations. That's your choice.
Right.
But God is going to, as I'm talking to you now, a hip-hop R&B station.
Right.
With a song that says Jesus in it.
And we played it, which is great.
Yeah.
And you played it. It reminds me of, when stations started playing Jesus Walk. It was actually the hip-hop and R&B stations, obviously, because that's what Kanye West is. And then eventually gospel took to it and started playing it. My thing is, God has blessed me with a worldwide platform of many genres. And I'm going to be honest with you, I would be lying if I didn't. I can't tell you that I'm going to stick to this genre. Right. Will I continue to make gospel and faith-based theme music? Absolutely. But if an opportunity comes to me to do a jazz record or a song, a love album, or I might get madly in love one day and be married.
I know that's right. You sang about that thing, girl.
Let me tell you, that's what I do. I express things through song. So that's what I want to do. And my thing is, no one ever criticizes me when I do like Broadway or theater. Isn't that considered secular?
Right.
Yeah, well, that's funny.
So how come no one says, no one ever says, how can you do gospel music and then do Fela?
Right.
It's everybody has an opinion, you know, but at the end of the day,
we only talk about secular when it comes to music.
yes.
No one, you know what I'm saying? I never have asked my mom, how are you a nurse? But then you come to church on Sunday.
Right. Absolutely.
Your job is secular. You don't. Who has a non-secular job? Let me know.
Yeah, no, I know that's
If
right.
you're getting paid from the church and you work at the church, that don't necessarily say you have a Christian job or
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, listen, Michelle Williams, it's been an honor to have you on our show. Really appreciate you checking in, and please don't let this be the last time. Hopefully, we can have you on and maybe even bring you to the area to perform.
Yeah, man.
I would love that. Absolutely would love that.
Definitely got to shout out. Go ahead, babe. Your album's coming out.
Album comes out soon. The video to Say Yes will be out very, very, very soon. We're doing a pretty big debut for that. And I just want to thank you guys, Bill and Shay, for having me this morning and supporting Say Yes. I really, really, really appreciate it. When Harmony called and told me about y'all and that y'all have been supporting, I said, absolutely. Let me call in.
I love it. And I definitely shout out to Melvin Brown because, him and Harmony definitely, put that together. So
Yes, Melvin, if you're listening.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Tell everybody your Twitter and Instagram real quick, honey.
My Twitter and Instagram are the same, just at Real Michelle W.
All right, y'all make sure y'all get that new single on iTunes, man. It's definitely out there.
Yeah, man. It's on iTunes, Amazon, and Google Play.
Anytime you have a new single, let us know, and we'll definitely debut it. We can be the exclusive station playing it first.
You're the best. I appreciate it.
Yep, you can call in and do this all over again anytime.
Sweet. All right, I love it. Thank y'all.
Thanks, baby. Have a good day.
Now, Bill,
yes,
how did I say I like my eggs?
Scrambled. I heard it.
Scrambled soft.
Scrambled and not beat in the elevator, okay?
You know what? God bless you on this morning. Take care, everybody.
Bye, baby. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
This is going to be very exciting. You're going to love